Welshman, and we're back with Deep Sky Derelicts. The 5-minute break in this case is due to the fact it is a little slow to load. But I've streamed this game before, I've reviewed this game, it's finally released. And it is a procedurally generated turn-based, card-based. Cards seem to be a theme tonight, don't they? Science fiction roguelikey thing with comic book stylings. Yeah, that's a summary. As noted, it is a little slow to load. That is not one of the points in its favor. In its favor, aesthetics, interesting enemies. Not in its favor, slow loading. Sometimes awkward UI, and what we're going to be showing, which is level 5. Level 5 is when the game takes its gloves off. I've streamed levels 1 to 3, I think, before, a couple of times actually, during the early access period. Oh, pardon me. Right now, bit of a bare loading screen, isn't it? Oh, I hadn't realized this was where I'd saved. So, I got a lot to explain right off the bat, right. Well, tiles. This is the scanner mode. We're in a radiation area, and there is an enemy right next to us. An enemy that, when last I played this game and I saved, murdered the hell out of me. I'm gonna see if I can't run away. That is one of the exits to the Space Hulk that I'm on. And now we can spend some of our money, heal up, and explain why we're in media res. So what's going on here is that we are a bunch of convicts in a dystopian universe, trying to find clues to a mothership. There are currently several Hulks. We can go to earlier Hulks if we really want to grind up. Thing is, if we open our PDA and look at our crew, we are actually level 5. We are meant to be, but our kit is not. Well, not all of our kit is. Our shield cores definitely aren't. So let's go and see if we can find a better shield core. Yeah. That's a better shield core, let's get one of those. So at least one of us has a chance. Where is that shield core? Be here somewhere. Tech tool mod. There was a shield core. I bought it. Oh, is it on the next page? Yeah, we got 2 level 5 shield cores. And, yeah, carrots. See? The carrots I'm not eating on stream because I know they make noises on the mic. Yeah, okay, let's improve 2 people's shields then. Yeah, carrots are good. As you can see, there's a lot of cards. There's a hell of a lot of cards. Oh man, do we have a shield core mod with some recharge? We do not. Yeah, carrots are very good. Okay, so little bit of explanation. We have several stats. Weaponry does what it says on the tin. That is hitting people. Tech. That is tech cards. These are tech cards. So the better your tech, the more shields you get back from things like recharging shields. Medical. Healing is extremely rare. In fact, the only reliable healing is here on the station. Once your shields are gone, you are very, very boned. Scavenging. It gives you good stuff. You can see I have a lot of good stuff. In fact, if I go back to the pawn shop, I can sell lots and lots of junk, and indeed, stuff that I'm not sure I really should sell, to be honest, because it's all so good. Except the spread stuff. Spread weapons, not so hot for reasons which will very quickly become clear. If it's level 3 or less, it is currently pretty useless to us because we are up against level 5 enemies. If it is a medical tool mod, it is pretty useless to us because we have no medical tools. The mental tool is a little weirder because leadership cards are kind of iffy. They're highly variable is what I was going to say. Gonna buy some energy cells. Now, lots of things you can do on the station. You can increase the range, details, duration. Actually, scan duration would be very nice. Because as it is, scans last for 1 turn. We will deal with scanning when we go back to Procyon with our new kit. Now, when you have multiple entrances to a hulk, the goal, by the way, is to explore these hulks, get location data for an ancient derelict mothership out of them, and hopefully not get your entire party wiped, because playing on normal, if just one person dies, you can bring them back. If your entire party dies, you're just as boned as you would be on hardcore. Okay. So, scanning. We do not have a scan range that's majorly higher than our own range, but now it lasts a little bit longer. Radiation. Radiation means that our shields will not regenerate. Can't remember what Hull Breach does. Magnetic Interference stops certain kinds of cards. And Energy Surge means everyone has the chance to get more cards at the cost, more turns even, more cards in a turn at the cost of extra energy wasted per turn. This is our energy. If it runs out, we lose it by moving, by scanning, by fighting. Then we all die because that is our life support energy. And these are zombies. The one with the hammer is pretty nasty, but the one with the gut is very nasty because he can inflict extra zombie damage debuffs on people. However, we have a lot of tools with which we can deal, even if everyone has absolute buttloads of hit points. For example, we can stun the hammer fella. We've got a variety of grenades. And of course, each attack, whether friendly or enemy, has its own comic book frame. So yeah, plague enemies, they tend to stack their damage. We want this guy with the hammer very, very dead very, very quickly. On top of that, this guy has had his melee disabled. So we're going to apply a debuff of our own. Now, everyone on the opposite side has a 1 in 3 miss chance. We do not have any of the other stuff. We got a load of tech cards. Also, slightly annoying thing, aim for people's heads with the UI, because, well, or their cards. Actually, their cards are easier. Stagger means that cards get disabled. Smoke Trap is kind of Protective Sphere is actually a good move. It's basically shielding using this guy's shields. And that was an attack. Right. Just trying to work out what... EMP grenade, when it's got a little purple thing, that only affects shields. It does not affect robots, it does not affect living things, it only affects shields. No, I'm gonna recharge my own shields for this turn. And then... fire grenade, because that's damage over time, and therefore a couple of these guys, oh, will die on their turn. Yeah. Goodness me, there's a lot to get through with this. It's a very dense game. That is another shield strike. I believe it does... No, it just does shield damage. So what we're gonna do here is... I think we're just gonna wallop him, because he's stunned. Now, radiation shot. If this zombie had shields, that would have been good, but whatever. Yeah, let's just end this fight as quickly as possible. And once again, see the double strike with fists. Count that. That was definitely 2 fists. Totally. Extra shield core mod, that's not bad. Okay. Oh, who are these guys chasing us? I forgot to check. They might not actually fight us. we will find out. In the meantime, is anybody missing a shield core mod? Yes, they are. So let us chuck another assault ability on the leader. Oh. A couple of extra cards, why not? Do I have a better energy blade? Don't think I do. Anyway, oh, yeah, a little bit of weirdness with the UI. Do not hit close PDA at any point when you're on a ship, unless you are talking to someone. So, there we go. These guys, they show up as hostile on the scanners, but generally, if you're not hostile to them, they won't be hostile to you. And I will just buy random weapon stuff. And I'll see what I've got. Heavy melee. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure nobody in my party can actually use that. Only the bruiser class can use that. I could hire a bruiser class. I can hire more than the 3 party members you start with. But right now I've got no real incentive to. So that's basically very good vendor trash. Okay. Now, somewhere in this ship, it's not in this half of the ship, I'll tell you that much, is the core of this ship. I'm assuming it's somewhere down here, but we don't actually know. Oh, Biscuit, hello! How are you? I'm doing alright. Well, no, actually, I've been kind of stressed. But, it's okay. I'm having a nice, relaxing, Well, you know what, Biscuit? You know what? One moment. I will fix that. Boop. If you are available for voice chat, then by all means hop in and do the thing. Right, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say that this area is evil and I want out. Also that I need energy. That was it. Right. Energy cells. Buy a lot of these. Hello there, Biscuit!
Hey, Jamie.
Oh, man. As I was saying, I'm having a nice relaxing time, in a Space Hulk that wants me very, very dead.
That's generally what Space Hulks want you to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't this the new game by the guys who did, Darkest Dungeon?
I don't think it's actually the guys who did Darkest Dungeon. That's Red Hook. It's got a very...
Just looking at it,
yeah,
it looks like Darkest Dungeon.
No, it's a very similar style. No, this is actually Snowhound Games and our old friends at 1C Publishing.
Oof.
No, it's actually good.
Well, when you say old friends, I've known you long enough, Jamie. When you say old friends, there's usually an undertone of sarcasm there.
Well, as I recall, 1C, let's see, 1C games I remember that were published that I've looked at, and you know that I've looked at. include the UFO Afterblank trilogy.
Okay, looking it up right now, yeah, they have a lot of really nice B games here. Like
yeah.
Men of War, King's Bounty, they got
King's Bounty.
Sturmovec.
Yeah.
They got a bunch of B-lister games here. It seems to be a pretty reliable little publisher that makes janky-ass Russian games.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to save right down here because I'm not playing an Iron Man and I'm allowed.
Pansy.
Well... You'll
Don't worry, I'd be doing the same.
You'll see. The Marworm is the larger version of the Wormling. Thankfully, it's not electric like the Shockling, but it is big, which means it's immune to stun. Just like every single big creature in this game. It has...
No, you can't stop us from making you suffer.
It has AoEs. Just like every big creature in this game. And... yeah, okay, Wormlings aren't terribly, like, frightening. Except...
Well, they got a mean look on their face.
Oh yeah, they've got a very mean look on their face. They die easily. But of course, Marworm is short for Mama Worm.
So you're gonna fight a lot more of those little wormlings in a bit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, just a few. Let's just demonstrate the lack of stun here. Oh, wait. Yeah, see, resisted the stun. Got staggered, which means I got rid of one of its cards, and then it did that.
Just fucking belched out more fucking worms. At least they're slightly weaker than the other ones.
Yeah, yeah, this is true. In fact, even better. We can still melee the back row. And we have what is literally called the Lout Drone. Because it swears at the enemy and it headbutts them.
Is it Scottish or something?
I think so, it might be.
Maybe it's just a stalker hooligan they put in a robot.
Yeah, either way, we're not going to get very far unless we kill this Marworm. Thankfully, I think there is a cap on enemies. If there isn't, I'm going to look very silly.
I mean, you usually do.
This is a good point, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing about Marworms. They're one of the earlier enemies to use Puncture, which is a chance of going through your shields, which regenerate, and getting to your health, which doesn't.
Which doesn't.
Yeah. So, they're bastards.
Yeah.
They are not the worst enemy I've seen at level 5, though. Level 5 is where the gloves come off. Oh boy, where the gloves come off. Okay, Scrap Bomb. At this point in the game, it's not very useful unless you've got heavily weakened enemies. But it managed to kill that Wormling. You know.
Well, that's good.
It helped. Bye-bye, Lout Drone. I'm glad I've got another one of you. Each character can only have one drone at a time. So, the bottom guy, who is our Scrapper, he can summon, when he finally draws the sodding card, a sentry turret. Meanwhile, our techie up the top has a Lout Drone, a Restoration Drone, which restores shields, and I think a Restoration Drone? Another Restoring Drone, even? Okay. Now, our leader is the Zealot. They do a lot of leadership stuff, like inspiring people, calling for the death of the dirty Xeno.
Like any proper servant of the Empire should.
Yeah. Except, of course, we're all convicts.
So, doesn't stop you from serving the Emperor.
This is true. Okay. Oh, finally. Thank you, God, we've got an incendiary grenade. Now, you might slightly be wondering why there were all the 2s as well as the 9s.
Because you set them on fire.
Nope. It's because I've got a special ability that means that every ranged ability I use, including grenades, does an extra shot.
So, okay. You just fire some extra bullets out of your fucking grenade. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally just fire some extra bullets out of my grenade. And they're acid bullets, too.
That makes perfect sense, Jamie. Perfect sense.
Of course it does. Oh, thank God that missed.
You're about to lose him from that?
No, thankfully not. The Marworm's been quite nice today. All it's been doing is summoning. If it was body slamming from turn 1, that would have hurt. Because just like my grenades, that's an area of effect. Thankfully, Mama Worm's been pretty docile. The incendiary grenades are about to take care of quite a few.
They just fucking explode from the fire.
Yep. And, Mama Worm is... Yeah, there we go.
I like how your techie up there is basically unharmed. He's like, nothing taking nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, you get the sentry turret finally, here at the
very end. Yeah. Do I have any quick strikes? Now, this is one of the UI weirdnesses with the game. When you got a lot of cards, my God. But the Marworm is dead. And we get my favorite punch. I mean, there's all sorts of good punches with the Power Glove. We got...
But it's pretty dirty.
Yeah.
So.
We got the Cryo Punch. We got the Electric Punch. Pretty sure we've also got Acid and Fire Punches.
So is that guy a Pokemon down there? Like a Hitmonchan in a bodysuit?
I think he's inspired by Harkonnen suits. I mean, to be fair, most of them look like they're inspired by either the Harkonnen or the Imperial Guard.
Yeah. The Sardaukar or
the
Imperial Guard itself?
I was just thinking Harkonnen soldiers as opposed to the Sardaukar. Yeah. Right, somebody finally leveled up. On stream. Very good. And it was our technician. So, what new abilities? Oh, thing that the stream is not demonstrating very well, everything from level 4 onwards is chosen from a variety of classes. So basically this game has prestige classes. Each member with the least shields get +1 armor and +1 shield restored. It's alright. Minions receive +1 armor and +4 health. Neither of those really appeal. I mean, they're buffs, but neither of them really appeal.
That seems like a pretty low-level ability, to be honest.
It's geometric, so, you know, they get +1 armor, +4 health each time.
Okay.
However, extra crit success chance and... Look at that.
That's a big number.
Yeah.
2 zeros.
Yeah, basically, if Robot Guy's sentry turret actually gets a critical off, that's...
You probably just killed something.
Yeah. Yeah, 75 times the damage. Okay, now which was the shield which was the worst? Oh, this one. Because Shield Hardener, okay, it adds, it adds, damage resistance. Doesn't recharge a shield. Oh, I've done it again. I mentioned right at the beginning of walking through the ship, another UI weirdness is don't bother closing the PDA if you're in the leveling up or the inventory or whatever, because everything is done via the PDA except talking to people. And every time I close the PDA. Okay, right, what have we got here? Data console. Okay, well, this is not really an NPC. It is a useful thing, though. Because, look at that. It's a free energy recharge. And as I mentioned, when your energy runs out, you're dead. Which is why I've got about 25 odd, energy canisters.
Plenty of juice. They don't die and don't suffocate down here in space.
Yeah, pretty much. Especially since walking takes energy, scanning takes energy, fighting definitely takes energy. You might have noticed the energy was going down with every turn of combat we had. There are also now hidden threats at level 4 and above, I believe. Hidden threats are basically random traps. Oh, and then there's the latest environmental thing, which is debris. It's basically wasting time. Wasting your time and energy, but if you clear it, you might get loot. Like 0 ice particles. Whatever the hell those might be. Enemy... And possibly our objective there, an AI called Ludus. Now the wonderful thing about this is it is technically blind. I have played through most of the game, but events, the puzzles for each ship are from a pool of puzzles for each level. Let's see how badly the Serpent Worm and friends ruin us. So the Serpent Worm is a Marworm, except it's been turned into a robot by these assholes.
The lady down the bottom looks like a predator.
She kind of is. Kind of a BDSM predator type deal.
Yeah. Sexy space science fiction.
Yeah, except...
Only with a lot more death.
Yeah, a lot more death. Funnily enough, I'm going to target the Cobra first and not the big fella. Partly because I got that chance of stun. Restoration bot... I don't know, I'd rather have the sentry bot at this point. Just like Darkest Dungeon, it's very much on the action economy. So if I can stun both of these, all I have to worry about is the Serpent Worm. But I didn't, and I got munched. By the way, level 5 is about when lethal attacks start happening. There is a very, very small chance of an attack just outright murdering either you or an enemy.
Fun.
Ooh. I'm gonna punch the Cobra because somehow, yeah, selection's a bit weird. The hitboxes move with the characters, so don't do what I'm doing. Target by the card on the bottom.
It's right, Jamie. You meant to do that all along, I'm sure.
Let's go with that, yeah. No matter how transparent a lie it is, let's go with it.
As it should be.
Okay. Stun the Cobra, because the Cobra actually has the biggest debuffs.
I figured as much with that delicious-looking whip. Probably made out of pain energy.
Not the only one with debuffs. But the sentry turret came through.
It did its job.
Yeah. Not quite quick enough. Because looking at that health, we're in trouble. We are...
Yeah, that Maw Worm has quite a bit more than you do.
That's not so much what I'm worried about. Basically, if any of us have no shields and that Maw Worm hits us... Oh boy.
Of course, it just did... Oh, no. Hit the other guy.
Yeah.
I was about to say, it did exactly enough to knock the shields off of one of your guys.
Now... This guy also has debuffs! Oh, I hate this guy. On his own, I don't hate him so much. Okay, don't do melee anymore. For the next couple of turns, you can't do melee. Oh, also it's got armor. So, this is about the point where your low-level assault rifles would start doing fuck all. For example, with a burst fire with my level 5 assault rifle...
That's some delicious damage there. Plenty of zeros.
That is some delicious zeros, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. The shotgun, of course, is even worse because it also has, well, it's got a choke. It's got spread. Good in the early game. Absolutely chocolate teapot territory. Once you hit about level 4.
And people start wearing something other than their fucking jimmies.
Yeah. Okay. That's not gonna cut it. That's not gonna cut it. You know what, leader? Do leadery things. It's not helping that we're under an enemy debuff. And another one.
Good job, turret. You did 0 damage.
Yeah, but it's okay. We're gonna bring the loud drone out to also do next to no damage, unless it crits.
Well, hey, it's just more health for it to go through before you guys.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. We have not lost the damage debuff on the leader. So we're gonna give the enemy a critical failure chance.
I like games that have some sort of insult ability.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just trash talk a fucking worm.
I mean, to be fair, it's probably been given some sort of routine. Also, we're gonna set it on fire. Because while our damage may go up and down depending on whether this thing yells... Oh, yeah, might as well use our boost ability since we got no combat cards. Yeah, Have some radiation that's useless because you don't have shields.
It still did more damage than anything else you had.
Yeah, this is true. Okay. Come on, loud
You're
drone.
flicking away at this fucker.
There we go. That's what we hired you for.
Vicious Mockery is just as useful in this game as it is in D&D.
Yep. Oh, dear. Oh, that's what happened. Sorry about this, folks. Right. Cryo Strike. Yes. Okay. So that will slow it down. I mean, that's not terribly useful in this context.
Because there's only you in it.
Yeah, but, you know, getting more initiative is kinda useful.
Numbers go up, it dies. That's how it is, right?
Yeah, let's go with that. Upping our crit chance is also... I mean, you tried. You tried, Loud Drone.
And that's all the Emperor can ask of you.
You bravely headbutted the most armored portion of it.
As the Emperor willed it. Did that guy just fire his gun sideways?
Yeah. Well, that's useless. Fuck it. Let's use a very special debuff. Now, if it tries to attack us with melee, which is its main attack, it'll take damage.
Oh boy, 2 damage from that full crit.
Yeah, I know. This is why I hate armored enemies. This is why I don't like level 5. Level 5 is particularly evil. I'm very... yeah. Okay, Shockwave is really not very useful in this context. Shockwave Strike, on the other hand, that might reduce its card choices. Suppressing Fire will just give it a miss chance. Scrappy Bomb will do precisely nothing to it. Draining Strike, well, it doesn't have shields. I think, to be honest, we're stuck with Suppressing Fire.
Only 15 more turns of that, and you'll be good. Oh.
Nope, nope.
Oh.
We're done. We're done. Next turn it acts, we're done. This turn, we're done.
That was a fucking odyssey.
Tell me about it. However, we got shitloads of loot. And we get to find out who this Ludus AI is. Okay. What bizarre thing are we going to have to do in this ship? Okay, Ludus.
Amuse him.
Yeah. Of course.
Is that a skull on the gun in the background?
That skull is actually, the ship. The ship bridge.
The AI's face?
Yeah, yeah. In fact, there's a distinct skull motif going on with a lot of these old ships, which are apparently the human race, so,
Are you sure this isn't the Imperium?
No. So...
we've got Space Hulk skulls, weird monster things in space.
We're also looking for the Mama Hulk. The first Hulk, which has lots of loot. So apparently we have to amuse the AI and get the location data from it. Let's see. There are 2 entities on the ship. Officers, a potlatch. I see. So what we got to do is we've got to go all the way back here to the beginning of this ship, talk to one of these 2 assholes, who are both space cops, looking for somebody who we've never been able to find. And then see what happens, basically. And then come back to this asshole.
That's going to take over nearly 1,000 fucking energy.
Well, almost. Because what we're actually going to do is we're going to go back to the station. We're going to sell all of our crap. And boy, there's a lot of crap. Oh boy, I'm not even sure what out of this crap we're gonna sell. I'll leave that to after the stream.
Yeah, menuing isn't the most entertaining part of it.
No. Although to be fair, seeing some of the cards is. Because some of these cards are quite ridiculous.
I'm sure.
So, yeah, we're just gonna find the first cop. This first cop in the middle of a hull breach, whose name is Siokok?
Siokok?
Siok. Yeah. Found this interesting device. A comforting dream. I see. Interesting. So, Amos and Teok are, not best friends, even though they're co-workers. And we apparently healed a rift by following the instructions of an asshole AI.
Where's the catch? Maybe that is the catch? That there is no catch?
No, the catch is that both of them are at fault.
Oh.
Yeah. So that happened. Yeah. Now let's spend 500 odd energy. And hopefully not run into anyone along the way, because if we do, we're dead. Okay, Ludus. Face the truth, stay as friends. 2 persons representing the right to execute state violence deepened their mutual empathy. I think we did the wrong thing somehow.
That's generally what happens in games like this.
I mean, it's not as bad as one of the early game ones I did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How many children did you kill?
Well, no, there was a guy who wanted to be a robot, and there was an AI who wanted a worshipper, and I brought them together, and long story short, they melded.
Oh. Oh. Ugh. That probably didn't go too well for the guy.
Well, I mean, it probably didn't go too well for the guy's body. I don't know about his mind. The entity wasn't really the AI or the dude. It was all a bit confusing and morally grey.
I prefer morally pink.
Yeah, this is true. Ancient consoles. There was also one... As you might have guessed, the AIs on these derelicts are developing personality problems.
Because they're old as shit.
Yeah. Yeah. There was one which basically committed suicide. It formatted itself after giving me the location data.
Hmm.
So every two data locations that you get more derelicts. Until presumably you reach level 10, you also get more contracts. So, for example, 5 wormling intestines. That's a nice easy one. News about their science expedition on the Night Star derelict. I have a feeling that's going to be well above our pay grade.
It is 3 times the amount you were being offered for worm guts.
Well, worm guts is a recurring quest.
Yeah.
But yeah, that big red exclamation point.
It doesn't look scary at all. I think you'll be fine.
You know what? I rarely like to go above an hour and a half unless the game is super interesting. Deep Sky Derelicts is interesting, but it's not 2 hours interesting. We're gonna go to level 9. We're just gonna get in a fight. We're gonna die. I've gotta save. I don't care. I want to see...
That's a way to end it.
I want to see what shit it pulls. Well, last time, I said I was gonna get myself killed on a stream, and then I got cool shit, and the stream ended with stream luck. So now we're getting an explosive shot rifle. I am going to equip the shit out of that. Where is my... my techie is also my sniper. Where did I leave that level 8 precision weapon? Energy blade... Precision mod... Oh, it was level 8 precision mod. Oh, in which case even better, we get an overcharged shot for free.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. There's a person here. That's probably a quest thing. Don't care. We are actively seeking death. Think of this.
Now, this sounds like the darkest dungeon I know.
Think of this as an apology for not streaming The Missing, or rather, not being in the headspace to stream The Missing. Cool game. Content warnings deserved. Oof. Enemies? Wait, that looks vaguely enemy-ish. Very, very vaguely. Right. Yeah, because that is a preserver robot. Preserver robots are... Oh! There are, in fact, several robots. There we go. That is definitely an enemy. Human, pick your weapon. Words or guns? Guns! Okay, this guy has 81 shields.
I'm sure you got it. It's only one of them versus 3 of you. What's his armor?
That's a very good question.
Compliment him.
More than 3. Oh boy! Oh boy! His armor.
Probably should have chose words.
His armor is in fact 6. Oh. Oh dear.
So your strongest ability, 19 damage, just did nothing.
Both of them did. Yeah. Oh wait, this one does 1 damage. This one does 1 damage. And this one definitely destroys some shields.
What a blast, he says.
Yeah. Oh boy. No, please actually do something to me.
He doesn't have to. You'll eventually just suffocate.
This is a point.
What's your 1 damage gonna do to him?
What do you mean we're 1 damage? Wait, maybe I can set him on fire. Maybe I can set him on fire enough times.
He just knows he doesn't have to do shit. You'll say, wow, that's a big shot.
Yeah.
Did 6 damage.
Well,
that's 6 times what you're normally doing.
Yeah, well, it also costs me 20 energy every time I do that.
Compliment him. Maybe that'll help.
I don't think it will. I know the loud drone isn't going to do anything. Okay, so we have to do a minimum of 14 damage to hurt him. And, yeah, high energy areas often energize the character, which in this particular case is not that useful. Yeah, let's assure each other that'll work.
Don't worry, guys, we'll make it out of here just fine.
There we go. That because that's to do with shields, that works. I'm just gonna throw shit in the wall. Right. Oh. No, I have no idea what he was doing now. Okay. Maybe... I'm gonna run out of cards at this rate. Don't do that! Why would you even?
Critical 0.
What? So, taunting stance means he's just waiting for me. He's not even attacking. He's just... There we go, and he's got a 1/3 chance of blocking every attack.
That's robots for you.
That's robots for you. Oh, and the incendiaries are doing nothing. Just in case you were curious. They are doing a whole 0 damage per turn. Oh, wait, no! No, they are actually doing things. And he triggered the shock trap and totally resisted it. And then absorbed shields.
You do.
Because... do things. I don't even anymore. Concussive grenade, because I can totally stun a robot.
Yep. That's how robots work.
And I still have an energy. I'm just gonna use random abilities. See, this was meant to be the high octane end to the stream, but well, this part of the stream anyway. And he's just taunting me at this point.
I mean, maybe if you get another couple incendiary grenades, you could burn them away.
Yeah, if I can see them. No, we got incendiary grenades. Although I'll have a little trouble finding them next time.
You're very slowly burning them away.
Yeah? I'm very curious though why the hell he's let it get this far.
Maybe you just staggered all his offensive abilities away.
Oh god, I hope not. Oh, now this is... If I kill him with incendiary, this is going to be embarrassing.
I assure you, it's gonna be great. Yep. Good job, Jamie. You killed the suicidal robot.
Yeah. How about
Under your superior attacks. Superior attacks.
So, here's 3 of him. And 2 of these ancient eyes, which, yeah, let me just hover over that. Have 50% evasion.
Delicious.
Yeah, that
Delicious.
That delicious 50% dodge chance.
Well, hopefully here you'll die.
I mean, at this point, I'm praying.
Yeah, it looks like you're gonna die. They're actually attacking you this time.
Yeah. Oh, and they're draining shields to add to their own.
As you do.
I'm going to be strong. I am, in fact, going to do the last game I said I was going to do on stream.
What kind of suffering is that?
That is something that is in early access. It is called Tower Hunter Urza's Trial, and it's another one of them Rogue Troidvanias. I think I said that right, Rogue Troidvania. Or was it Rogue sort of kind of like maybe...
so kind of like Dead Cells, but prettier.
Well, I don't know whether it's prettier or not. Oh, there we go. Finally we got someone dead.
Well, it's got anime waifus.
Yeah, that's accurate. So it turns out you can stun robots. Oh, come on, lads. Don't do this now. Don't do this now. You've killed what... Thank God. Just keep that up. Keep that up. Don't you dare run out of cards.
There you go. Oh, come on. Come on! She's got 2 hit points!
I think that's actually what's happened, isn't it? Oh my god, they've actually run out of attacks! I didn't even know this was a thing that could happen when I reviewed.
Oh, guess it's time.
Oh, thank God! There we go. So now... No, it's just they spent a very long time wondering what the hell was going on. So, yes, that was me deliberately ending the Deep Sky Derelicts with what it's like to very, very slowly get murdered by robots on a ship 3 levels above your own and still win a fight.
Let's be honest, that guy gave you the fight. He was like, no, I just want to die.
Yeah.
End me, please.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for hanging out, everybody. We're going to take a very short break, and then we're going to be back with the last game for tonight. Tower Hunter Urza's Trial. If you like the arts, if you like the streams, if you like the reviews on the madwelshman.co.uk, there's a support page where you can... Oh God! Tell you what, let's just move on to the next one.
What a way to go!
See you in a bit.